Alright, alright, we'll try this again. We're back. Let me see if I can unscrew this deal here. Alright. We're getting there. What's up, everybody? Um it's gonna be kind of a quick show. Just gonna play a couple TikToks and talking about uh lip fillers. Hmm. How rude. How can you be so rude? Let me see here. Tickies, tickies.
And who do we see there? We even brought our superstar today, Caroline. Stand up, Caroline. Isn't she great? Is Caroline great? You know, when she goes on television, Fox, they dominate. They dominate when she gets up there with that beautiful face and those lips that don't stop, up, like a little machine gun. She's got no fear. You know why she has no fear? Because we have the right policy. We don't have men in women's sports.
Okay, so you have bullied me into dissolving my lips. So I'm gonna try to clean them up. I don't want to completely dissolve, but I do want to get the migration that's on the top taken care of. So to the bullies, it worked. All right, so what I ended up doing is just getting the top upper lip dissolved, not the lip itself, but around the top upper lip. A lot of my migration was there. I personally didn't feel like my migration was in my actual lips, so I, of course, look very swollen right.
So the big trend right now is a lot of women are getting their lip fillers dissolved. Clavicular was commenting on lip fillers. He said he does not advocate for lip fillers at all, um, because of all the health concerns with them. I guess that the stuff that they inject can sort of migrate or move to other places, like while you're sleeping or exercising or whatever. And if there's in the wrong spot, if there's in the wrong places, these lip fillers can actually like depress, like there's stories about it depressing on the optic nerve and like causing blindness in people. It can block lymphatic drainage in different injection sites. It's kind of risky. I don't know, and I guess that the risk outweighs the reward for some people. See if we can finish this one. I know I was muted on the other. Man, I gotta figure that out.
now, but I will update you guys in a few hours or even a day just to show you guys what it really looks like. And then in 2 weeks, I made an appointment to come back and decide if I need to potentially get more dissolved or what we want to do as far as filler. I also need to say that that was spicy. I have tear marks coming down my face. Oof. So this is what they look like today. Swelling has gone down. I mostly am just experiencing a little bit of chapped upper lip, but other than that, they look really good. Didn't take away from the actual lip filler, just that migration.
That's kind of wild how chicks will. It's like a Build-A-Bear or something. They think that they can just do all these instant changes to their face and to their body and it won't have any consequences. I wonder if there's some botched lip fillers in some of these videos, but we'll go to our next one. Hold on.
Today is another pre-wedding facial treatment. It's my second round of laser on my face. Last time I did Cool Peel. This time I think we're doing Helix. I think Helix might be a little more spicy, so I'm a little nervous. Also gonna see if we can dissolve some filler that's migrated right here under my eyes. You can kind of see this pocket.
So I got all checked in and they even gave me a little skin drink. I go to Allenby Cosmetic Dermatology in Delray Beach for all my cosmetic things and I love it here. And here's the problem area, okay? These sunspots, especially the one on my upper cheek, and just wait until you guys see what it looks like at the end. I always get so nervous about these appointments. It never gets easier. But they numbed my entire face and then brought this machine into the room, and it's basically a cooling device to help counteract the fact that we're literally going to be burning my face off today. Last time I was here, you guys saw me get the Cool Peel laser, but this time we're obviously amping things up a bit with the Helix. And this laser is special because it's basically a CO2 and fractional laser.
This lady's obviously crazy. She has no idea what a CO2 laser is. She just wants to do something to her face. She's bored. I don't know. I don't understand it, and I'm sure that, well, I'm not sure what her husband thinks. I don't know.
In one, the CO2 is going to resurface the skin, so think texture, sun damage, and then you're also getting the tightening effects from the fractional laser. So this is Danny, my favorite girl ever, performing the procedure, and it was spicy. I'm not going to lie. That cooling machine was amazing and made it so much more tolerable though. Immediately after, they applied a cooling mask to my face and some cold towels, and they let me relax for a bit, thank God, because you really do feel like your face.
I noticed that they all use the same language to calling everything spicy and whatnot. She's got a laser beam shot at her face. I don't know what's up with that.
Is on fire afterwards, but that only lasts for about an hour, and now we're dissolving my filler. We decided to dissolve both my under eyes and the skin above the upper border of my lip. I just wanted to clean some things up before the wedding, and I'm so happy that I did. This was even worse than the laser. But you guys can also track the changes from my dissolving over.
Okay, I don't know a lot about dissolving fillers, but I do know that if you get it done without using like MRI or ultrasound to find out where the little pockets of lip filler are, you can actually make the situation worse. The dissolver will not work just being shot in near the filler. It has to be shot like directly into it for it to work. So you can actually cause more damages by injecting it in the wrong place. So I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but this looks risky.
For the next few frames. And here's how I was feeling once I got home.
I'm literally sitting in our driveway with the air blasting my face because I literally can't go inside and have air not blasting my face right now. It's on fire.
And here's me about an hour later. When things started to cool down, I mainly just felt super tight, swollen, and hot, almost like your face is like radiating heat. For the first couple days, I stayed away from any skincare and actives. I mainly just used Aquaphor and hypochlorous acid spray. Compared to the Cool Peel, I had a lot more scabbing, swelling, and a longer downtime, which was of course expected with a more heavy-duty laser. And you can see that my problem areas like my sunspot.
She's crazy. Why would you do this like right before your wedding? Like, what's wrong with you? What if it went wrong? Jeez, holy cow. That's wild. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Did you know you may need over 30 vials of Dissolve to get your filler from this to this to this? Did you know it can take up to 5 vials to dissolve just one syringe of many of the most common fillers used in the market? And that study was done in a petri dish. I guarantee you it is much more challenging in real life. Did you know it requires significantly more Dissolve if the needle is not directly in the glob of filler when it is injected? And to know that your needle is in the filler, it often requires an ultrasound. And did you know that with an ultrasound, filler can often go undetected? And did you know that MRI is the most precise method we have for mapping out filler, as practical or impractical as that may be? Did you know despite all this, I still inject filler in the lips, as it is still the best tool for volume augmentation of the lips, in my opinion? Did you know that permanently dissolving your own tissue is highly unlikely, and the damage seen is often chronic inflammation, tissue stress?
This dude just said that permanently dissolving your own tissue is highly unlikely. That is scary, man. And can you imagine all the women who are going to these sort of tier D places and like flying down to Miami and like getting it done like in some back office or some strip mall? Like, that's wild. That's wild. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this because it's interesting.
Stretch and aging as the filler has been sitting there for years, and then you take away the volume support. And did you know that so many injectors are underdosing and underdiluting their dissolving, making it highly ineffective? And did you know that most patients have no record of what product of what amount was placed where in their face, as it can take 1 vial or 20 vials to dissolve? Did you know dissolving filler can easily become more expensive than the filler was itself? And did you know these are many of the reasons why filler is not nearly as easy to dissolve as many injectors would have you think? Concurs.
Wow. I don't know. This seems really risky. All right, I'm gonna play the next one.
Did you notice? Carolyn Leavitt is officially stepping away from the White House podium, and after everything she built alongside Donald Trump, her exit marks the end of a remarkable chapter. She entered the job at just 27 and quickly became one of Trump's most loyal and recognizable defenders, developing a reputation for standing firmly behind the president, confronting reporters, and delivering the administration's message with an unmistakably confident style. But now, less than 2 years into her tenure, Leavitt says she has made a deeply personal decision.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about Laura Trump, but I think she's up there. She's like a 7, 8. Can you imagine Caroline Leavitt like having to compare herself to all these chicks? And did you see the picture of her with the fillers? It's pretty interesting. I don't know. They're gonna write books. Well, they already are writing books about this administration, but like people are gonna study like the strangest things. Like I think it'd be cool for somebody to do a study on um just the social, you know, um dynamics like within the cabinet and how different people navigated and functioned like in this sort of high pressure situation. I don't know, but that won't be me. I don't do studies.
So I've met a lot of broke men who have absolutely nothing. And I feel like it's a slight red flag if they're broke and have absolutely nothing at the age of 40, 50. No assets, no money in the bank, not even a car. Massive red flag. The only time it's a green flag is if they've had a lot of money prior and they've lost it all. I don't mind if they lose it all, because generally, if you have a brain and you lose all your money, you can just make it again. It's quite simple for some people. Yeah, but some people just at 40, 50, they're like, no, I just live for the day, I don't really need anything. Well, that's a lie, because
That's crazy. She got so much lip filler like in her face that she cannot close her mouth. She can't form words correctly or close her mouth even. She's not drunk. She just has like botched lip filler in her face. I'm gonna finish this out. This is interesting.
everyone needs money to. Actually, everyone needs money to be happy to survive. Like, what are you going to eat without money? So, these men, what they do is they just find women. To a lot of single mums, actually, because single mums usually have a house and food and snacks, and that's what they need. So, it's really sad. I see it a lot. I would say don't accept it, and don't believe it's bullshit either. If they're broke, they're.
Yeah, I bet you her breath stinks bad with those lip fillers, like keeping her mouth open and with those veneers. I feel bad for her.
Move off my place. Okay, bye-bye. Move off my place.
Hey. Okay. We're leaving because we're from Israel. What have we done to you? We haven't done anything to you.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
What's your name, please, sir?
You know? Okay.
Seriously, what's your name?
Move off my place. Okay, bye-bye. Move off my place.
Hey. Okay. We're leaving.
Bye. Move off my place. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, I didn't know that was gonna be in there. A lot of IDF soldiers, when they take their leave, they've been going to Thailand and the Philippines. I think this one is in Thailand, and they are notorious for being very rude and threatening to kill people, unalive people. I'm sorry, um, and yeah, just treating people very badly, and many people from that country are settling on a certain island, and I think this might be the island that they're talking. Koh Samui. Um, I think that's where they're sort of settling, and it's like the beaches are like protected. I think I've kind of glanced over the stories, but yeah, they've been putting up signs around the businesses and stuff. No people from that country are allowed because they're kind of scared. Um, you can see how the guy was acting. So, but anyway, um, yeah, this is gonna be a short one. If you like this at all, give me a like or give me subscribe to the channel, all those things, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to start posting every day, even though I'm like streaming to myself, whatever. But I'm gonna try to start doing it every day at 9, and and maybe I'll get some. I'm doing it for more experience with um the streaming software. Trying to get a little bit more professional in that. I feel bad talking with my mic